Okay, this looks fun. I like this kingdom a lot more than the previous ones already. So we've got the thing that jumped out to me was Artificer Faithful Hound is a fun combo, where you just discard the Faithful Hound every turn of the Artificer, and they just stay in your hand indefinitely. I want to do that. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to make sure that happens. So we've got draw is Nobles, Faithful Hound, I think that's it. Village is the village. Nobles can be really weak village. Develop is the only thinning. Get Inventor for gains. No plus buying except contraband, which is pretty weak. Yeah, so I think the idea here will be something like get thin, play some inventors, and then with provinces being really cheap, you could just discard like 1 or 2 cards each with a bunch of artificers to gain provinces. I think is probably the goal. So I think I will take Develop and Overlord. I want to play Develops pretty often early on. What I really want is to get a bunch of Faithful Hounds, and then make sure that I discard them every single turn with the Artificer. The risk is you get a bunch of Faithful Hounds in your hand, which you can't really play because there's like weak terminal actions. So you have to make sure you discard them every turn so that they go back into your hand. And if you have one dud turn where you don't find an Artificer and have no way to discard them, well, then they all get discarded and you gotta like build them back up again. So I want to make sure I've got a really reliable deck that can consistently find an Artificer every turn. This is not a good draw. Oh my goodness. Seems like a theme is me drawing 3 estates turn 2 and being sad about it. My Overlord also bottom decked. I'm not happy. I'd like to register a formal complaint about these draws. So I think I'd develop the estate here. There's a lot of options. I could play this like Sculptor and gain something, Artificer and top deck Faithful Hound, all sorts of things. I think my early priority has got to be thinning though. Like I said, I really want to have a reliable deck. But he better not take all those hounds out from under me. Yeah, I'm losing the hound split, and I'm going to be sad about it. I would love to draw both Overlords. If I draw both, what I can do is I can play one as an Inventor, which reduces the cost of everything, which would then make Nobles cost 5, which means I could play the other Overlord as a Nobles to draw, which I think would be a kind of a cute interaction. Maybe what I do if I don't draw the other Overlord is I just Sculptor to gain Faithful Hound and I'll draw that way. Yeah, let's just do that. Sculptor, gain Faithful Hound, draw. Alright, well this one can be Artificer, I guess. Confirm discarding, top deck Faithful Hound, trash, and I think I want another Overlord. They seem very versatile. Okay, so I think we turn this into a village first and then draw it. Did not get the draws we really wanted. I think just Artificer here. Bottom decked 2 of the 3 Overlords. That's a little bit sad. But we are catching more Faithful Hounds, which is good. I want to have a lot of those. Let's just take another 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. kind of considering just like Sculptor, gain silver, so that I have a villager. I mean, down there I've only got one Overlord, and if I don't find it, I'm running that risk again of not being able to discard my Faithful Hounds, which would suck. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just Artificer, use Artificer, top deck a village. So if I don't find the Overlord immediately, I can play the village and then play like one Hound or two Hounds until I find the Overlord. I really should have an Inventor. Inventor seems like a good card. SamE has had one forever, and I have not. I went with that opening Overlord, which I feel like is definitely a good idea. Pretty much always open with it. But it doesn't help a whole lot if it bottom decks. Overlord, please. There you are. I actually probably do want to play like at least one of these for draw. This is looking better. Let's play Inventor. Gain an Inventor. Now Artificer. Use. Discard. Gain one of those. Artificer. Discard. Gain a Faithful Hound. Draw that. And we'll gain another Artificer, a village, and a nobles. Did I really only discard two Faithful Hounds that turn? I guess I did, didn't I? I'm not sure, but piling out might be a possibility this turn. Well, I guess it's not a possibility because I'm not getting a next turn. GG? Nope, okay.